Welcome to the channel called CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we'll be looking at the construction of an ellipse using the concentric circle method. At CAD with Mr. Hugh, we aim to become your favorite AutoCAD resource online, and we are presenting this video to help you to achieve your educational goals. Now, on the screen, we have the ellipse, which is a finished product. So at the end of the video, you will be able to produce this ellipse, including the normal and the tangent. All right, so the two pieces of information that you will need to draw today's ellipse is the major axis and the minor axis. So for today's video, the major axis is 160 millimeters and the minor axis is 120 millimeters. So the first thing you're going to do in the video is to draw the center line, which is this vertical center line and the horizontal center line. Then you'll draw two circles. The larger circle will be 160 millimeters for the major axis, and the smaller circle will be 120 millimeters for the minor axis. So we'll actually start the drawing now. Welcome back to CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we're looking at the construction of the ellipse. Now, the first thing we're going to do is set up our page. We're going to set up our page. So we're going to type in UN for units. And we're going to check that we have 0 precision for the decimal degrees. And for the precision over the length, I'm going to make it 0 degrees. We're going to let the millimeters remain. I'm going to press OK. The next thing we can check is our snap. So we type in SN, enter. The snap is 10. Okay. I want to check our grid. We should have checked the grid first, but it doesn't matter. The grid is 10 and the snap is 10, so that's fine. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to set up our layer. So we go up to our layer properties manager, and we're going to make some new layers now. In a little while, you'll see what's the purpose of the layer. So we're going to make a construction layer. Construction layer. Then we're going to make a text layer if we need to label text. Then we're going to make a outline layer. Outline. Now the outline layer, line weight will be 0.3, okay? So we're going to come down here. So what I did, I clicked this line under the line weight, the column line weight, and then I'm going to choose 0.3, which is right here. All right, next thing we're going to make is a center line. Center line. And we'll have to go into the line type, click here, and we'll have to load a center line. So we're going to come down and load a center line. I'm going to load this one. Center. Okay. All right, we'll have to select it. Once you load it, we have to select it. Press OK. So that's our center line. So we have our construction, text, outline. Okay, dimension. We need a dimension line. Layer. So we're going to type in dim. We're just going to call it dim for short. Now, the layer inherits the current layer, so I'll have to change it from center to continuous, which is a solid line. Press OK. All right. So we can close this. All right. So I set up our layer. So the layer that we're going to start with is the center line. I'm going to go line, and we're going to draw right here. All right, that's our center line. Enter. We're going to draw another center line coming vertically. So we go line, center line, enter. All right, we're gonna go back to our construction layer now, and we're gonna draw two circles. One circle represent the major axis and one circle represent the minor axis. All right, so we're gonna go circle. The center will be here. How you pick it up, you turn on object snap, which is this. You press this button and enable it, or you click this down arrow and you can see all the functions here. Or you click Object Snap here, and you'll see all of the Object Snap modes, okay? All right. So we're gonna go circle. We're gonna draw the major axis first. I'm gonna make it 80. That's the radius. All right, that's the major axis. So our major axis there is 180 millimeters, 160 millimeters, sorry. We're gonna go circle, minor axis. All right, enter. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to we're gonna cut up this circle into 12 equal parts, okay? So if you're on a T-square, you'll go line, and this angle will be 30 degrees. So we're gonna make it 80 angle. The angle would be 30 degrees. 30 degrees, enter. All right, we press enter. All right. All right, the next line, the angle would be 60. So we go line, the length would be 80 because the radius is 80. And the angle would be 60. All right, enter. Now we come over here now, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna go line, and the radius would be 80 millimeters, because the same 80, and the angle would be 120. Enter. All right, we're going to draw another line from here. The length will be 80 millimeters, and the angle will be 150. Enter. All right. So what you can actually do now, we're going to draw it below also, okay? So we can go line, length of the line will be 80, and the angle would be 210. Enter. All right. We're going to go again, line. From here, we're going to go 80 millimeters is the radius, and the angle will be 240. Enter. All right, so we're going to go line. The radius here would be 80. And this angle would be 300. Enter. All right. So we're going to go again. Line. From here, the radius is 80. The angle is 330. Enter. All right. So we just use maths a while ago to divide our circle into 12 equal parts. The space in between the angles will be 30 degrees. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to draw vertical lines coming down from where these lines intersect the major axis circle, which is a larger circle. All right. So let's go now. We're going to turn on ortho, which is pressing this button there, and we're going to go line construction line coming down, enter, enter to get the last command down. No, undo. So we're gonna come line coming down. We need to turn off object snap. All right, object snap is putting it to the fixing the line to this, so we turn it off. So let's go and see now. It's gonna be better now. So we go line, see, enter. What happened there? So we go again, line. From here, we come down, enter, right? Go again, line, press enter to get the last command, come down, press enter, enter, enter. What we're gonna do below now, we're gonna go towards the north, all right? So we're gonna press enter to get the last command, We need to turn on the object snap here now. And we need to turn off the snap. So we can pick up this point, right? This point is not on one of the, doesn't coincide with the grid. So we're going to go up there, enter. Enter to get the last command from there going up. We need to turn off object snap right now and then turn it on. Enter. We can turn it on now to pick up the other point, which is here. So we're gonna go line there. We need to turn off object snap because see this little hourglass looking thing is gonna, the line is gonna go to the circle. So we're gonna turn off object snap and go up, and then we turn it on when we finish with the line, right? So we turn it on to pick up the intersection here, right? So we go line, here it is, and we go up, enter. What we need now is horizontal lines going across, okay? So where these lines intersect the circle, which is a minor axis, we're gonna draw horizontal lines to intersect the, this point is off, see? So what we can do is move it. So we select this, press enter, select the end of the line and move it there. Enter, all right? Good. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw horizontal lines to intersect the previous lines which were drawn vertically. So we go line there, enter, line there, enter. As easy as that. Line there, enter, line. Hope you're following along. Enter, line, enter, line. So I'm just pressing the enter button to get back the last command, right? The same button that you would press when you're using Microsoft Word to go to a new line is the same enter key I'm pressing on the keyboard. Enter. Enter. All right, so we have all the points that we need to plot our ellipse now, all right? So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna change, we're gonna go to our outline layer, and we're gonna go to spline, this one, the one that says spline fit, and look how easy it's gonna be done on the computer now. If you was using if you're using the T-square instruments, you'd use a French curve or a flex curve, or you can use a freehand, all right? So we go here. We're gonna zoom it up, so we're gonna go here, this intersection, we're gonna turn off ortho. All right, so we're gonna go this intersection, the quadrant here in the circle, this intersection, quadrant, this intersection, that intersection, this quadrant. Yes, and we're gonna go this intersection, then we're gonna come back right here, and we point the cursor and the arrow in the direction that we started, all right? And we press enter, all right? So this is our ellipse, all right? All right, we have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, we looked at part one, covering the topic, the ellipse, specifically the concentric circle method. So in the next video, we'll be continuing the ellipse and we'll be drawing our normal and tangent as shown on the screen. So take care until we meet again. Bye. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.